Hey, this is Shawn Powell, and y'all, I've been doing Newbies on Fire now for 2 weeks and I think a day or two, maybe 2 weeks and 2 days. And I want to let you know what I have found out about it. Some of y'all want to know, is it a scam? Is Newbies on Fire a scam? I'm going to cover that for you. I am going to give you a quick overview of the entire business, but I'm not going to go through everything. I've got everything laid out for you real quick. And then I'm going to answer questions, the most commonly asked questions that I have gotten in the last 2 weeks, and I've got about 6 of them that I'm going to go in detail. That's really going to help everybody have a better understanding. Y'all, I've been there for 2 weeks, and one of these answers I didn't know until just a few minutes ago. And it's real important. It's real important. So I'm going to make sure we cover everything for y'all. First of all, this is me and my little boy down here, Adam. He's 12 years old. I've been free from a job since May 7th of 2015. So y'all, we're looking at 5 years. I've been home every day with my little boy, and I owe online business everything for doing this. And y'all, I can honestly tell you that I've done good in just about every business I've ever done. Been number 1, number 2 in the world. One-up systems to me is the next level. I've done businesses where they would do this and stuff like that, but here's the problem: you'd make good money, but the company would wind up holding our money and you wouldn't get paid, and I would wind up sitting there holding an empty bag when the company owes me $20,000, $30,000, and I don't never see it. And then your downline's getting hurt. Do you really want to be in a business like that? One-up systems, we get paid immediately. We get to pick how we want them to get paid, and I've never, ever, not once had a downline get hurt in this business. So to me, if you don't know how important a one-up system can be or is for you, I'm going to address that as well, but I want y'all to know that one-up systems can be absolutely incredible, life-changing, paying your house off, making $40,000 plus a month. I'm going to show you the results I've made so far since I've been in Newbies on Fire and why I've made the money that I've made, okay? So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick. I am on the leaderboard. I'm in 5th place right now at this moment. I'm showing $1,030 that I've brought to my bank. I'm number 10 right here, y'all. You got to understand, this leaderboard's for all time, so these people, my head might be in the way. If some of these people have been up here for a month, 2 months, so I am playing catch up. And in this business, y'all, it is a double one-up, okay? Now let me tell you how awesome and powerful this thing is, y'all. When you come into the business, I came in all in at the $500 elite level. It gives you all the digital products, gives you everything, all the tools. You get the broadcasting. You've got a rotator itself for the business. I'm not even using my rotator to get leads and members. I'm actually using it for my downline, or it's going to allow them to use it to help them, because if they get paid, I get paid. The reason why is the 2nd and 4th on every level that you come into is a pass up to you. So if you sponsor somebody, that 2nd and 4th is going to go up. One of the most beautiful things that's also not being mentioned in y'all is when you come into that package, the very first person is going to give your money back. So y'all, not only are you getting the 2nd and 4th pass up, you're going to go ahead and break even right from the get-go. And these are the lowest admin fees I have ever seen in a business. I will honestly tell you, there's no way that I would do Newbies on Fire or any business as the owner and give them all the tools, and I mean, I'm talking about like the broadcasting, everything like that, everything that you need to make it in this business, and all they're going to make is $5. That is ridiculous, y'all. And I'm going to tell you, it's to a point now that I believe in this year in 2020 and beyond, that these companies are going to have a hard time once the people that see this business understand. If you're listening to this, I'm about the only one really telling you this, right? So think how many people don't know yet, even people in the business, that really don't get how important and how cheap these admin fees are that are one time. Y'all, $5 for the lower level. I'll show you real quick, y'all, just so you have some idea in case you're brand new to this. And look, I'm going to log back in so you see everything is real time. Okay, and she's going to talk, so give me just a second here. I have to pause her. Yeah, I called her that time. Okay, now let me show you y'all. $25 is literally, if you come at the lowest level, it's going to give you $25 unlimited. You're going to get your money back, and you'll get the passes for every person that you sponsor for the 2nd and the 4th. That is crazy, y'all. And it only costs you $5 one time for the admin fee. At the $100 level, it's $10 for an admin fee. The $250 level, which gives you these levels with it, is $25. And then the $500 level, there's a $50 one-time admin fee, gives you all of them, y'all. Now listen, not only you just make $500 commissions on the second and fourth for this one, you get the second and fourth for the 250, second and the fourth for the 100, second and fourth for every downline that is in there underneath your business, even if they come into 500. This thing is a monster. Now, I did the math for you. Let me just go ahead and tell you that. If you sponsored somebody and you come all in this business, you only paid $550, right? Your downline does the exact same thing, right? Just the exact same thing you did. Let's call him name. His name is Bob this time, right? Let's say Bob goes all in. Bob fills in his gaps, just fills in the pass-ups, and you made the $500 for him coming in. You literally make $2,250 from just Bob, yet, and then you get the people that Bob's got, the pass-ups, right? Not just, it's a potential to keep on going just because of Bob, and you only paid $550. They can't pay no more, and then Bob paid $550. That is why this business is ridiculous in the amount of income that you can make in it and the power of a double one up. So I wanted to let you know, because a lot of times I don't think people really get how powerful this business is and can be, y'all, okay? So at the moment, I've brought in to the bank $2,605, but I've given my pass-ups up to another $2,000 plus. So I made probably roughly $4,000 to maybe $4,000 to $5,000 in the last couple of weeks from this business. And I'm just getting started. I'm finally kicking the training wheels off where I don't have any more of these pass-ups going up. But y'all, that's okay. I'm tickled to death. This is the power of this business. And I'm seeing people make $25 commissions that have never made money before. We got a Facebook group with 6,000 people in it, 6,000 people, and you're going to see a lot of people. You know what I love about this? It's not just Shawn making money. Some businesses I've been in, y'all, I can be a beast in something, y'all, and they come into a Facebook group and they see Shawn posting money, incomes, blah, blah, blah. Here, y'all, I'm not even number one on the leaderboards. You know what I'm saying? And I've got people in here. This is the kind of business that anybody can make money. I guarantee you some of these people here are making better money in this business than they have in any other businesses that they've done in the first 30 days, the first 60 days, and we ain't even really started getting rolling yet. And they just like me, y'all, just like my buddy Bones right here, y'all, $3,475. He's been in for a month. Y'all, it's pretty awesome. But he also had to do his pass-ups. You understand what I'm saying? So he really made $5,000, $6,000 this month, right? I haven't been in that long, but I'm getting right there with him, y'all. To me, it has a lot to do with this business, to all that you're given. The owner, Miss Christina Hooper, does a great job. She's actually a marketer like us. She's come from the same businesses we have, or we've done in the past, and I think it has a lot to do with that. She knows what we're looking for. That's what I'm trying to say, y'all. Okay, so I am actually going to show you. Let me refresh this right here, y'all, because it might have took a minute. Don't want the timeout. This is this morning. It's really early in the morning. I'm going to show you the money I've made. $144.74. I actually got 10 signups last night over a day's time. So let me get back over here. Oh yeah, I'm tell you. I wanted to tell you I appreciate it. I was number 1 and number 2 for Newbies on Fire at YouTube, y'all, and I appreciate it. And if y'all if you like to subscribe to my channel, I'm gonna be putting out a lot of content. I've already got like 5 or 6 videos. And if there's something particular that you want me to do a video on, let me know, because that's what some of this is right here, okay? So I'm going to show you how real this is. $144.74. Those are thinking this is a scam. Well, there you go. This is $96.80, $23.97. And y'all, this is only here. I made money at Cash App because I give people different options to pay. And down here on the second, let's see, this was the second itself. So on the first, I transferred $770.83 to my bank. So in the last 2 days, I'm going to say 3 days is what the income come from, y'all. I had a $600 day. I've made $900 plus from this business. And now I'm going to start selling because of all the passives are going to, everything is mine. Nothing goes up anymore. You see what I'm saying? So I'm good to go with this business, and I'm really looking forward to see what this thing's going to do. So I'm going to, really stretch them legs out and see what we can do. So I'm going to transfer this to my bank real quick, y'all, while I got you here. I just want y'all to know how real this is. Money out, let's see, transfer to your bank. Yes, I always do the free one. I don't mind it waiting a day or so. It's not like I'm waiting for it to get here to pay the bill. $144.74, y'all. There we go. And it's going to transfer it. And y'all, I tell you what, give me 2 seconds. I like to take screenshots because a lot of people like to know, is this real? Is this working? It's a way of creating credibility and momentum. So that's going to be the picture right here. And I'm going to close out PayPal. We're done. So we know it's real. We know it's not a scam, right? You already know this. It's digital products, and it's got so many things that go with it. The company makes a ridiculously low amount of money. We make 100%, and it's a double one-up system. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I've actually got some training for anybody who comes into the business with me. Even if you sign up right now, y'all, I'm just going to go ahead and give you something right for signing up. Just to the business itself. It's called Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe File. Now, my actual training is called 3 Generations Bonus Training, and I've got it split up. So if you come to the $25 level, you're going to get, obviously can't get everything. Got to give you incentive and your downline to go all into this business, but you have the exact same thing to give to your downline. So I'm letting you have all my training to be given out to your downline to get incentive to make more sales. And yes, it works, y'all. I've got a lot of training in here, but this one right here is going to be free for you just right by itself. Those that love to do copy and paste and go somewhere, for free, I give you a couple locations right up here to do it. Got headlines, y'all. Let me show you the headlines. All this has been tested and know it works. It grabs curiosity. Here's ad bodies right here. I've got a bunch of ad bodies itself that's going to help you. Now you can take this, go to one of those places, do a copy and paste, and put it in and get leads. And I know it works. Craigslist scripts itself. I'm even showing you how to make Craigslist. You can get leads without even going there and posting. I know it's kind of weird, but it's a cool little technique to help you as well. I got tags that you can use that you can put in. Let's see, some ad art that I've made for my team. If you like to come in here and you like to use it, I'll post it right here for you. This is me making a $500 a day, $14.25. This is me making a $25, $100, a $250, and a $500. This is the 18th, the 17th, the 19th, and the 17th. So these are, the first commissions I was making back that didn't go pass ups is what this was. And so here's like another picture right here. No excuses. This is me sending that $770 to the bank that you just saw yesterday. And here's another one. Would this help your week? And it has bills, doctor bills, water bill, blah, 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 and showing $1,050. And here's a rinky-dink one I might wind up taking out altogether. You're going to get this page, y'all, just for signing up. Okay, so if that gives you any idea what kind of training it's going to be. Now, this one right here, y'all, I've got 3 generations. The reason I call 3 generations is I got me and 2 other leaders that know what we're doing, and we've given a little bit of tools for the lower level, a little bit more tools or training in the next level, and then you got unleashed everything, when you come at the 250 level or the 500 level. So I would highly suggest going all in, or at least at a point, and I'm going to show why also in just a minute because I learned something new. But again, I want to make it incentive, so what I did is I unlocked a couple of them. This is for the $25 starter level, right? And then I've got it blocked in so you can't read the rest of it. And I'm telling you, your downline, well, you too, to be honest, and your downline, you need to go ahead and upgrade, y'all, so you can get these advanced commissions plus, the 250 to 500 commissions, 100 to 25, whatever, and the training unlocks. The second generation is entirely locked off to you at the $25 level. Generation 3 I'm giving you is my Mega Swipe File right here. So there is some training in here, but not a whole lot itself. And that's what's actually coming into this level. Now, we've got another one, a payment page I've created. If you're in Power Lead Systems, where a lot of my people are, and you like to use my pages like this one, then you have access to it, and you're able to use that and, to make, to get out to people and let them have a payment page if you like. If you don't want to make a payment page, that's fine. Most of y'all PayPal, Stripe, that's what most people usually use. Both of this is accessible in the back office directly, and you don't have to have no payment page. But if you'd like to use one, so if you want to give your people options to pay with Cash App or Western Union, whatever you got to do, you've got them options to put down there. You get to pick how you want to get paid. That's exactly what I'm telling y'all. Okay, so this is my own personal sales funnel right here. I did have it slide to the to the side diff for a second. You'll see why. After your free sign up, I'll personally congratulate and welcome you into our 5,000 plus. Well, y'all, it's 6,300 plus. When I made this was only a week ago. We've gotten a lot of people in this Facebook group. So again, you're not just going to see me making money. You're going to see a lot of people making money. Many of my downline made their first $100 commissions in their very first 24 hours. I just found out one of my downline made a $100 commission in the first 24 hours. So this is covering my massive team bonus. All packages give you my private 3-generation bonus training package. That's awesome, and I'm going to overview why you need to do this business right here, okay? Then I'm going to answer questions right afterwards. Number one, y'all, we have the best comp plan ever. Double one up, ridiculously low admin fees. I just covered that, the $5 to $10, $25 and the $50. Yo, that alone would not cover, I mean, even if we had to pay it every month, that should not even cover the tools that we're got with the capture pages, the sales pages, all the stuff that we have. It's just ridiculous. This company is not making anything compared to what I am. I mean, you know, through me and my downline, because I did the pass-ups at the moment, you got to take it in consideration. Let's say if I made $4,500, somewhere in the ballpark, right? $4,500 that we've made it come through my business. Y'all, I bet the company itself ain't barely made anything, and that's just ridiculous that this company gives us everything it's got. That's the kind of business you want to be in. This is awesome, y'all. We get paid immediately 100% commissions every time. Well, I just showed you that. I sent some more money. I made $900 to the bank in the last over $900 because of Cash App. So I've got close to $1,000 in the last 2 days, y'all. And yesterday wasn't even that big of a day. Yesterday was the Super Bowl. To be honest, y'all, I didn't do anything. And we went to buy some clothes. I went and bought some new clothes. You might as well say that what I was buying was purchased from here. They paid for it. That's awesome, y'all. And I like my clothes, man. It's a nice little Nautica shirt right here I got. Okay, we get picked how we want to get paid. We have a built-in rotator for everyone that signs up at every level. This is not just a 500 level like you would think it would be or anything like that, y'all. This is going to be passed upon everybody. If you buy a package, I don't care what it is, you got a built-in rotator. That's absolutely crazy, y'all. We have sales page, the entire system for every level. So you got capture pages, you got sales pages, you've got landing pages. Y'all, even some of these pages convert to 95 different languages. That is crazy. I mean, what else can you ask for? This thing is worldwide. That's the reason I put the Earth right here, just so you'll know. Let's see, sales page is the entire system for every level. You can use it however you want. Here's a little tip that I'm doing because I get out to YouTube. People already connect with me. They already get to hear me, know I believe in the business, see that it's real. They know it's not a scam now, right? So what I do is I send them straight to the actual landing page itself so they can go ahead and sign up. I give them the training. I welcome them into the Facebook group, and that's what you need to be at so you can wake up and see the kind of money that we're making here, $5,000 weeks. Some of these people, $16,000 months. Even if you're not capable of doing it at this moment or you're new, y'all, and you got to learn all this training, you got to take all this information that we're giving you, that's great, y'all. But at least the leaderboards is telling you what's capable of making here. That should wake y'all up. It should excite you. Y'all, if you're doing a business you ain't excited about, to be perfectly honest, you shouldn't be doing it. You ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna tell you that, y'all. That's just the reality of it. If I don't join a business where I'm excited about it, like I sound like it right now, and I go all in because I always know I'm not gonna give away my commissions. I know how powerful this thing is, y'all. You know how much money? Y'all, I'm gonna take 1 second. I gotta show you this. You see this right here? Every person says elite. Elite. Of course I'm elite, y'all. It's a given. Elite, elite. Every person up here is elite. Is it hard to believe that they're number ones on the leaderboards for the business is because they're elite? It might have something to do with that, y'all. Can you imagine, y'all, seriously, making $16,375 this month if I was only $25 level? It would take an army of people to make that kind of income, y'all. So I want y'all to understand, we're not just trying to say, oh, take your money. I'm telling you, if you want to change your life, you're going to have to make decisions. And I'm going to tell you something else too, y'all. If you think you can't afford it, great. You need this business. Secondly, if your back's against the wall and you're like, you know what, I've got to do something, you have a tendency to do more. You're going to get out there, you're going to work it, you're invested in this thing, man. You're going to have to do it. Would you work harder if you just spent $550 to do this business where you know it's got everything that you need, or would you rather go spend $2 on a business that's going to take your entire zip code for you to make the money that you can make here? Think about it, y'all. Wake up. You got to wake up. And this $500 is sweet. I've joined businesses, y'all. And my favorite one up at all time, right on up to this one, I was making $40,000 plus a month, y'all. It changed my life. I paid my house off in the first month. I was able to buy I mean, it changed my life. It took stress off of me. I could come and go as I like. I didn't have to worry about anything no more. I paid cash for a Jaguar convertible, my dream car. We bought a yacht over the summertime, y'all. This is crazy. I could never do this working 26 years in a restaurant while being home every day with my little boy. One-up systems is powerful. Some of y'all just don't know. But even that business, as good as it was, my admin fee is $299 a year. $299 a year. $299 would get you almost entirely done with all this business. You ain't got to worry about it again. And get all the tools you have with all the excitement and a Facebook group that's going crazy over it. This is the right time. It's the perfect storm is what I'm trying to tell you. And I'm trying to wake some of y'all up. Y'all wondering, is it real? Well, yeah, it's real. It's very real. Okay. Let me see here where I can get back over here. So we have sales pages, the entire system for everyone. You get that. We have capture pages that collect emails for you. Okay, and not only that, y'all, opting in, it works really well. If you're having email issues, it's probably you, to be honest. Go get yourself a Gmail account. If you're brand new to online business, that does not filter out half as much as, well, don't even give it a percentage compared to Hotmail. Hotmail is junk. It's a hot mess is what Hotmail is. And in my opinion, I'd stay away from that. Yes, it's good for, you know, I had a Hotmail account. That was my first one I ever had. You know, it's like old school people keep this stuff, right? Of course, I still got that email. I'll put it in just so I can go check something, you know, or something like, you know, if I want to opt in, but it's not really my business email is what I'm trying to say. So definitely, y'all, Yahoo is a little better, but not a whole lot. Gmail is going to get you a lot more. If you're not getting emails from the company, it's probably not the company. It's probably your emails. So make sure you go to a Gmail, okay? Okay, you get notifications to your phone by text, y'all. That is pretty awesome. As a matter of fact, the first 10 minutes since I was into this business, I'd already made a $100 commission. It was pretty awesome getting a text. First time I ever got that in a one-up system that, you know, let me know that way. I thought it was pretty cool. It works well. We have autoresponder emails that are effective. Well, I pretty much just stated that, y'all. When I say effective, I mean people are actually using them to come back in. So I know that's where they're coming through, so that's pretty awesome. I am not using Power Lead systems. I am not using POS to collect my emails. This is what I'm doing. You see, it shows real right here, $144, right? I got 10 people that signed up. They are already in the system. Now, I do send out a follow-up email to them, but right after that follow-up email, y'all, what I'm doing, and you always need to give a follow-up email, and the follow-up email, y'all, should be something personal. About like this right here, picture of me and my little boy. We actually took this picture while we're at the movie theaters cutting up. And, you know, it was just really sweet, man, my little boy right here. And give these people someone to connect with. And that's the secret to me that people lack. They think they need to be some kind of guru or something when you don't. All you got to be is someone that believes in the business, that applies action and is accessible, y'all. That's going to make you money, and you're going to be the perfect sponsor. It doesn't take a lot. And get over your hang-ups, y'all. You know, I really don't script this stuff, y'all. You know what I do? I sit down and mash record and let go. You know why? Because I'm confident in what I've done. I've made a lot of videos, y'all. Well over 1,000 videos since I came into online business, y'all. So I've gotten over my hang-ups. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I'm entirely blind in my right eye. I could be just like they. Nobody in here could say there's a reason why they shouldn't do this business worse than me. I don't care if you think you're too fat, if you're too old, you're too ugly, you're too bald, if you're missing the ear, you don't speak good English. Let me tell you something, y'all. When you don't speak good English or anything, belief is a universal language. And people can sense when you feel something and you're on fire and you're being sincere. That is what you need to be giving your people and showing your people. And that's when your ratios are going to get ridiculous, the kind of income you're making. But a follow-up email with just me and my little boy, and I just tell them what I think about it. And of course, now because I got all the training, I want them to know I've got it in place for them to give them incentive for them and their teams. That, hey, man, you're in the right place. You need to come through this. And I usually have a proof of income or something like that. That's what my follow-up email is. And then I use the broadcast from within in the system itself to stay connected to my people. I'm not even using Power Lead Systems. I don't even have a Power Lead Systems lead come through here. I don't need it. Not when I've got my own tools. I'm not knocking PLS. I'm a huge fan for it. I even do training for the company. I'm just telling you, don't need it. This is awesome business, y'all. I mean, you just use your tools, okay? So letting you know a little bit of training how I'm actually doing this as well, y'all. Now let's see, I have catch page to collect your emails for you. We get notifications by text. We have autoresponder emails that are effective. They do work, and we can broadcast from our back office to everyone for free. Awesome. We have one. That's awesome right by itself. I actually put two smoky thingies, fire thingies right beside it, little emoji, whatever you want to call it, because I've never seen that with a business that you get this for $5 and it works. And you're not limited to. I've done one business that actually had it, and there was a timer. You could not send another broadcast for 24 hours. Y'all, when this thing's done, it asks you, would you like to send another one? And it's organized, y'all. It really is. I'm telling you, it's right there sitting in your back office. Now, if you don't use it, it ain't going to do you any good. But I will tell you, it is effective. Put pictures in there, everything, y'all. It works great, okay? I've got so many videos showing this. I'm just trying to not make this video real long because I'm going to cover the questions, okay? We have one-time payment for life. Y'all, this thing is good to go. You ain't got to worry about it. I already told you, downline don't get hurt. There is no next year we're going to have to pay again like I was at $2.99 for the other admin fees I was having to pay. And again, y'all, this is ridiculous. This is a huge no-brainer. Huge no-brainer. I was excited when I found all these. These were my notes I took before I came in. And my very first day, y'all, we had my girlfriend's granddaughter. She's really sweet. Her name is Paisley. We were going to Chuck E. Cheese, stuff like that, had her kid's birthday party. I had just paid for this and walked out the door, y'all. I was so excited. I was texting on my phone like crazy, showing people, you know, I didn't have no artwork. All I do was making a smiley face with a circle and say, y'all need to see this business, you know. But people can sense excitement, y'all. And I was getting signups, and I made commissions almost immediately with this business. And I will tell you this, y'all. You got to have a certain amount of belief in yourself. When I join a business, and I'm not being cocky, y'all, please understand this. But when I join a business and I go all in, I'm not giving somebody money because I want to give somebody money. I'm coming in here because I'm going to blow the freaking doors off of this thing. I don't ask permission. I wonder how this is going to do. No, I know I'm going to rock this place. I already know that, right? That's just, I expect that from myself. I expect that when I go all in. Yeah, I expect for me to do the work, and I expect people to get in. Somebody contacts me, y'all. If I sound like this on the phone, I mean on this, hear me on the phone, I sound the same way. You don't think people ain't going to get in? I expect it. Even the Bible, y'all, 20% of the Bible is based upon expectations. You get out of life what you expect to get. If you don't expect much, you won't get much. Well, I expect people to get in. I don't expect them to sign up. I expect them to get packages and do this business. That's how I look at this. There's some more training for you. And I can't help but train. It's just, I can't help it. Okay, we have upper and lower levels from the $25 to the $500 commission. I showed you that earlier. 25 to 100, the 250, and the actual $500 level. So you can come in at whatever. And one of my questions in here, y'all, is what level sells best? I'm going to actually tell you which ones do best in order from first to fourth place. So you'll hold on to that one as well, y'all. Upper gives you the lower level commissions, training, and double one up. So again, y'all, if you come all in, not only are you just going to make the 500 and their second and fourth, that person that came underneath you, you're going to get second and fourth for the 250, second and fourth for the 100, second and fourth at the $25 level. You're looking at 8 categories or 4 categories of 2 each at that level, plus the money for them to come in at the 500. This thing's awesome. It's awesome. The company never holds our money. I talked about that earlier, y'all. You know, if I made $175,000 and for whatever the reason the door is shut, which I will tell you, one-up systems have a tendency to be around for 5 or 6 years or longer because they're not holding money and there's no stress on them. The government's not breathing on their neck. They ain't made no money from us. They don't hold our money. They're not sitting there holding $1 million and drawing interest off of it and doing crazy stuff like a lot of these other companies do. One-up systems mean we pay each other. We're taken care of. If this place shut the doors for whatever the reason is, I can stick my hand out and say, yo, I appreciate it. This was an awesome ride. Let me know if you build something else. And my downline never got hurt. Understand how important that is, y'all. It's priceless. Priceless, okay? This is worldwide. If they can pay, you can. If they can pay you, they can do this business. That's awesome right by itself. I'm gonna blow it up a little bit. I know my head might be in the way over here. I got a big gourd. Okay, so worldwide, if they can pay you, they can do this business. It is in English, Spanish, and 95 other languages. That's pretty awesome, y'all. Now, what I have learned is English and Spanish is the entire system itself. But at the same time, it might wind up being Not all the pages, as far as the capture pages, are in the 95 different languages. There are some things that translate by itself or converts to that, you know, is what I'm talking about. So that's one of the things. Let's see, we have an awesome leaderboard. This helps push you and lets you and your downline see the money that is being made here. To me, the leaderboard, the Facebook group, your timeline, you should be a beacon. Let me take 2 seconds, y'all. Here's some training right here for you. And I love this picture of me and my little boy. That was really sweet. I got a sweet little boy, y'all. Let me show you what the last, okay, this is this morning. I made $25 right here. This is me making $100. You just saw those commissions when they came in. This is me congratulating Robert Clark. This is at the probably $25 level. No, it was $100. Came at the $100 level. Okay, cool. This is me congratulating someone else. Kathy. Kathy actually came at the $25 level. Let me see here. This is me talking about using the broadcast. So my timeline, y'all. Let me know when this changes. It says Newbies on Fire. Says the thing. This was yesterday, showing us reality. The commissions I sent. This is me congratulating, and this is me making all the money from last week, showing the 500, the 400s, to, you know, how many I've made, blah, blah, blah. $760 sent to my bank. I mean, can you not, wouldn't you be tickled to death, y'all, if you had somebody that showed you this business and you friended them and went and looked on your timeline and saw all this? And this is me welcoming and congratulating people. Yeah, I'm not telling you that I'm doing something great. Well, actually, I am. What I'm saying is, you've got to be a beacon for your business. Your timeline, I don't get that many. My timeline's not on fire. I don't have like 150 people putting likes and comments. But when somebody goes to YouTube and they sign up and they go get my email and they say, here's Shawn's Facebook, and they want to friend me, I sure as heck of a beacon for my businesses. I show proof, progress. Welcome. I congratulate and uplift. Don't uplift anybody. Uplift people. That's what I do, y'all. And that's what my timeline shows. And I can keep on going, y'all. And I've only been in this for a very short period of time. This is my day off, y'all. Making $425 on my lazy day. Me and my girlfriend went to a flea mall. Had a lot of fun that day. Making $425 while we were out and about. Yes, the business is real. I do want to come back to this picture. I'll find the one with me and my little boy. There we go. I like that one. Just going to have it up here. There you go. Okay, y'all. Now, let's get back to this. Where are we at here? Okay, so the company never holds our money. This is worldwide. I told you about this. We have an awesome leaderboard that helps push you in your downline. I already shown you the leaderboard. You already know that every person up there is elite. So if you plan on really doing a real big mess in this business, you're going to probably have to upgrade. If you can't do that, I mean, I'm not telling you to, you know, not pay the light bill this week so you could go do this. I'm saying make yourself a game plan, because one of the things I'm going to be answering in a minute is going to show you could be losing some money, and you do want to come in at the highest level as you can. If that's all in, then yes, I would suggest that. It's a no-brainer for me, because I knew I was going to come in this and do this business, okay? But it's pretty awesome to me that the leaderboards and the Facebook group, and if you are a beacon on your timeline, there's no reason why these people won't come into this business, take you seriously, and go all in. You know, go as big as they can, okay? This has literally a word-for-word copy and paste training, no gray area training, which also is, you know, it's kind of what I give you just for signing up as well. It's going to be a copy and paste. Go here, fill out your information, get some leads that way. It's a lot like that in some of the areas for the training stuff, so that's pretty awesome. We have access to the owner directly and the creator of the system itself. Actually answered one of the questions a few minutes ago from the guy who actually is the creator of the system. I know him, he's one of my friends, and he's in the Facebook groups. He's an administrator. So it's good to have access to the people who actually created it. Secondly, Christina Hooper is a lady who actually does these systems with us. So she's a marketer. So it's pretty awesome to see somebody. And I think that's why a lot of this is so well put together. It's not somebody on the outside thinking, I'm thinking we'll just go make a lot of money. No, this is somebody who's actually does this and knows what we're looking for. And that made for a heck of a business, y'all, just to let you know, okay? Not only that, she's making money from the business, not from just the $5 and the $10 that the company's creating. To be honest, I don't think she's really making that much from it that way. It's just awesome to see her, you know, out and about in the Facebook groups, and we're accessible to her. You know, she's accessible to us. Sorry. Okay. We have a Facebook group support with happy and active members. This is my kitty Marsh. He's a sweet little boy. Almost kitty. I've got almost all my kitties in the videos the last couple of weeks. They come up here to see me. What is it I'm talking so much they think that I'm talking to them. So it's a little confusing. There's nobody else in the room. So you gotta understand there's ain't crazy. You gotta know somebody's talking to somebody, right? Okay, let's see here. We have a Facebook group support with happy and active members. Y'all, 6,300 people is the last time I saw yesterday. There's no doubt in my mind. Even to be an administrator, just to let these people in would be a handful, because it went from 5,000 to 6,300 in less than like a week and a half, maybe at the most. That's pretty impressive, y'all. Okay, this is very, very important. Unless your downline that you put in there and yourself wake up to see the kind of money that you can make here, and I think that's really awesome. Okay, if lower level upgrades, they can pass the okay. Let me say it again. If lower level upgrades, they just pay the difference. So let's say if you came at the $100 level and you wanted to go to the $500 level. Well, you pay the admin fee, which is ridiculously low anyhow. You got to pay the admin fee so they get the company gets paid, and then you pay your sponsor the difference. So doesn't matter how many times they upgrade from the 25 to the 100, 100 to whatever. Once they're done, they will only pay $500. Okay, that's the only thing they're going to be able to pay. So that's pretty awesome that all that is going to be accessible to y'all. And y'all, this is me talking about Newbies on Fire and 3-generation bonus training. This is Newbies on Fire plus the bonus I'm giving you equals success. And you've got all the information you need from me down below. Feel free to text, comment, ask me questions, whatever you need to do. And I'd be tickled to death. I'm here every day. This is all I do for a living, y'all. Okay, now with that being said, I'm going to show you. Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to answer questions, y'all. Okay. Is Newbies on Fire a scam? No. I showed you proof of income right there. I'm really like the new kid on the block compared to everybody else. Most of these people have been in here for at least twice, if not 3 to 4 times longer than I've been. And that's not saying much because it's only been out since November. So, and this is February right now, so it's only a few months old, really, to be perfectly honest. I only know if it's been out since November. I think somebody said about 10 weeks or something. Excuse me. So maybe not that, which is the beginning of February. So maybe end of November or something like that. Okay. Does the broadcast work well? Now, these are questions I've been asked recently that they wanted me to ask in, to talk about in here. Yes, it does. I've actually got videos where I show you me typing in what I typed in, what I suggest doing, how to add a picture, how to adjust the size of the picture and stuff of that nature. So if you like to look for that stuff, go down in my videos down below and you'll be able to find out. What makes Newbies on Fire great? Y'all, everything I just described. The owner, knowing that what we want. I mean, I'm not going to reword everything I just said, y'all, but basically you've already seen what makes it great. Those were the notes that I took, and it could have been good or bad. And y'all, there was nothing negative about this. This business is not lacking in anything. Why am I doing it? Why am I excited? Why am I about to blow the doors off of it? It's because it is a great system, and my downline don't get hurt, and we get paid immediately. Awesome double win-up system, okay? Let's see who's new. Let's see. Facebook groups obviously is one of the big important parts of what makes it great. Let's see. What level sells best? Okay, y'all. This is reality. So I've gotten quite a few people in, and out of the people I've gotten in, the #1 spot is the $25 spot, which I'm not surprised, y'all, because of the fact that there's a lot of people when they get in the Facebook group, they see so many people are brand new making these $25 commissions, stuff of that nature. So I think a lot of them want to go ahead and just, come in at that level. And a lot of these people may be green. They may be first time into online business. They don't know the importance, what this business can really do for them. So a lot of them do come in at the $25 level. And if that's what you come in at, great, y'all. You're going to get some training to go with that as well. Secondly, the second place is going to be the $500 level. I've got more people do the $500 level than even the $100 level. My kitty cat's trying to jump on the table. I don't want to shake at the table. Okay, so $500 level is #2 by a decent amount, actually, over the $100 commissions. The third place would be $100 commissions. I do get a decent amount of them. It did not take me long to go ahead and get my pass-ups taken care of. And then the fourth one is going to be the 250 level. Now, the reason why the fourth one is the 250 levels in the fourth place, it's not as bad or anything, y'all. What it actually is, the people who are looking to come in at the pay at the 250 level are the exact same type that would more than likely go ahead and go all in. They would go ahead and go to the $500 level. So that's the variation right there between the 250 and the 500. A lot of those people are the same people. But I will tell you this, anybody that comes into my business, you're actually going to get the first, the second, and third generation, y'all, for for you to be unlocked. You get all from all three of these leaders, they're leaderboard leaders. As a matter of fact, all three of us on the leaderboard for this company, you have access to all of this from the 250 level and the $500 level. Do not have to go in this to get this. Now, I will address one thing, y'all. Do people upgrade? Yes, they do. I've had in 2 days back to back, one person upgraded. I've got another guy right now is getting ready to upgrade from the 100 to the 250. I had one go from the 25 to the 100, then to the 250. And I had one go from 100 to the 500. These are just this week alone. So yes, people do a lot of times once they get in that Facebook group and realize and see me making money, seeing other people making money, and seeing how good this is, they want to be all in. You can't blame them. They want to be all in. Okay. Do I get part pay? And this is a big question right here, y'all. Okay. Do I get part pay if they buy if they buy a higher level? Now, y'all, I'm gonna tell you. I just asked this question in the Facebook group a few minutes ago. Give me 2 seconds here, and I'm actually going to show you. Let me see here. All right, here we go. This is actually Newbies on Fire. Now, this is a private Facebook group. The only way that you can get into this Facebook group right here, y'all, the only way is if you are signed up and bought a package. This is in the bottom left of Newbies on Fire when you go in. And yes, you do want to go ahead and get into this. But I just want you to know this is a question I asked. Hey, everyone, I have a question. I have a downline that is at the $25 level. He has a guy coming in tomorrow at the $500 level. Does the system split this so that he gets to 25 and the rest goes up, or does he miss the sale entirely and all the 100 goes up? He's asking, and to be honest, I haven't heard anybody state the answer to this. Is it a split? Does the buyer get instruction on how to purchase both, from both sponsors, or what? Okay, this is the answer right here, y'all. It's plain as day. He will miss the whole $100. Okay, so now if you really think about it, y'all, if you were going to sign up in a business and you were just going to go at the 500 level, and you had this that you're going through, they only had the $100 level. Would you really want to pay this guy $100 and then turn around and have to pay this guy the $400? You see what I'm saying? I mean, you're going to have to split that. So that's not going to happen. You are getting what you purchase and the levels down below. So you do want to go as high into this as you can. Do not come into this at like the $25 level or anything like that and not wind up going the rest. It's real important, y'all, okay? And these people right here are actually talking about this as well. And I hate to say this, y'all, I actually see somebody that it happened to them, and they didn't know any better. They came in at the $25 level, and the very first person that came in was 100, and they didn't get any of it. It bypassed them and went straight to that next person. I don't want y'all to be giving up your commissions like that. So I'm not warning you, I'm just telling you how the system works, so you'll have a clarity that if you bring somebody in and you're at the $100 level and they go to the 500, you do not get $100. That sponsor above you gets to 500. So this is going to be more incentive for you to wake up, get into this thing, run your butt off, and go as far as you can into this, going up at these levels, plus all the training you're going to get and everything, y'all. And it's not just for you, it's for your downline. This is what happens, y'all. When you sign up underneath me and you go up to whatever the highest level you go, I'm going to send you email, not just for that high level. You're going to have to give out to your downline. So if you got a downline that came at $25 level, well, you need to give them this link that's going to have this much training. And then this one is going to be this one. So you're going to be organized, just as organized as I am, to send them and then to teach your downline to do the exact same thing. It's real simple, y'all. We're giving them everything that you need to make it work in this business. Okay, let's see. Last question. Would I do, let's see, no, I'm sorry, here's one more. Do I get part, no, I'm sorry, okay, here we go. Would I do this business again? Y'all, absolutely. I wouldn't even think twice about it. As a matter of fact, I am smiling from ear to ear, and I'm going to tell you how I came into this business, y'all. I've got a friend, and his name is Dan, and Dan loves one-up systems just as much as I do. We were making up to $13,000 in a weekend. I made $31,000 in 13 days in a business. And when I first met him, I knew he was on a roll also. I could just tell it, in the Facebook group, a lot of excitement, right? And couldn't find out we both made $13,000 at the same time over that same weekend. So that was pretty cool, So we wound up being some of the top producers in this one-up business that we're doing, right? So went to another business. Dan had already beat me there. He'd been in for maybe about a month. I didn't know about it. That business. I wound up taking off. I was making $10,000 plus a month in this next one-up business, which was only a year ago. And then most recently, that company made another business, and I'm #1 in the world for that one as well. So I've made really good money in these businesses. But I noticed Dan got real quiet. Didn't hear anything from him. Well, the owner started making some mess ups here and there, which happens sometimes, y'all. And so I started looking for another business. I wanted to do another one-up system. I contacted Dan and couldn't find out he'd been doing this business for a year now. That's where almost a year now, and that's where all of his focus was. And he was making real good money in it. So I actually took a day. I wrote all these notes for that other business that I was going to do. I contacted and said, "Hey, Dan, buddy, I think I'm about ready to come in this business. All right, what? I just want to know what you think about it." And he told me that the owner is making mess ups, starting to mess things up a little bit, and that he suggested. And I said, "Well, what business would you suggest me taking a look at?" He wasn't even in this business yet. Newbies on Fire, right? He said, "I would take a look at this. I know the person that owns it. I know the people who created it. I would highly suggest it because a lot of people making good money." Y'all, Dan turned down $500 he would have made from me. And see, I'm going to tell you what, y'all, this is the honest truth. When a lot of y'all are hungry for online business and you think that it's all about the money, 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 money. At the beginning, it is a little bit. You got to make credibility for yourself. I got that, right? But after a while, y'all, it's really more important. There's more to it than that. If I see somebody who's not even my own team member and they're applying a lot of action and I know I can help these people out, I'll reach out to them. It's not about a dollar bill anymore, right? And I appreciate Dan doing that. And see, I've done that in the last 2 weeks myself. Somebody looking at a business, and I'm not trying to defer them from something else. I just tell them honestly, y'all, just knowing from what I know, you do what you want to do, but in my opinion, this may not be the right one for you. That's the honest truth. And I would tell them that. I would rather them know that, right? So I appreciate Dan steering me away from something at that time, because this one is a no-brainer. And I can tell you this, I'm smiling from ear to ear. And would I do this business again? Y'all, if I had to pay $1,000 to do this business, I would do this business again and wouldn't think twice about it. It's that sweet. You don't get all these packages, have all the momentum, have the freshness of a brand new business. It's a double one-up. You're going to make a ridiculous amount of income that I'm seeing downline that would come in and they're wishing that they went higher because it's so effective. The business is doing what it's supposed to do. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. All right, y'all, I'm going to end this business. I hope I'm going to end this business. All right, I'm going to end this video, y'all. If you have not already signed up, I think you can tell that it's real. I think you can tell that I believe in it. I think you can tell there's a lot of good training, a lot like the little things I was giving, little inklings about during this video. If you are ready to come through this, y'all, go ahead and sign up at minimum. I'm going to go ahead and send you what I told you I would send you. And I would suggest go ahead and buy an A package of some sort. So in getting to both of these Facebook groups, y'all, so you can see Shawn and other people making a lot of money up here, y'all. And, just get along and watch the ride. Just enjoy this, y'all, because this is going to be a heck of a ride for 2020 and maybe right on up. So if you're asking me what my primary business is, this is it. That's absolutely it. All right, y'all. I'm going to end this. If you need anything, y'all, let me know. And I look forward to seeing you in Facebook groups. Appreciate it.